Hi, this is Highbridge Motorhomes, Devon Branch, on the first nice day of 2024 at last, and managed to find 2 seconds to come out here and do a quick walk around video on this absolutely belting one owner from new Mark 1 Wildax Pulsar. So Wildax, part of the giant French Rapido group, are very much an independently run family company out of Elland in Yorkshire, building very high quality, innovative van conversions, kind of with European levels of capabilities, how I put it, for year-round touring, but with British friendly layouts basically. And now the Pulsar, this is my favourite van, I think. If those have seen my Pulsar videos before, I absolutely love the Mark 1 Pulsar. It's a short wheelbase, 4.99 metre, high top, 2 berth, 4 seatbelt van conversion. So that's shorter than a Range Rover, shorter than a Ford Ranger pickup truck, shorter than a long wheelbase Volkswagen, only 10 centimetres longer than a short wheelbase Volkswagen. Yeah, it's got loads of storage, it's got 2 doors on the side, it's got full toilet and shower. They are brilliant and they don't feel cramped inside. They are such cool vans. Sadly discontinued about a year ago when Fiat, Citroën, Peugeot, who will build the same van, discontinued the 5 metre short wheelbase van, which is very annoying. I myself have a 4.99 metre short wheelbase Citroën camper van and I think it's absolutely brilliant. So it's a crying shame that they discontinued it, but that's down to them. So it makes these Mark 1 Pulsars tremendously desirable, and this one is an absolute cracker. This is a van I sold new to a local gentleman 5 years ago now. Can't believe it was that long ago. So it's one owner from new, which is really rare. He just had to give up motorhoming, so we were lucky enough to buy it back again, and it's in fantastic condition with great spec and a great colour combination. So based on the Citroën Relay back in 19, today Wildax just built on Fiat, but back then they built manuals on Citroëns and the occasional auto on Fiat, which are very seldomly seen, to be fair. In 19, I don't think we sold any autos at all that year. This one's a manual Citroën Relay, looking beautiful in its Lego blue or lake blue metallic, as Citroën called it. You got the 15-inch silver Citroën alloys, the eggshell grille, the silver accents, very smart LED daytime running lights. Standard spec and Wildax was fantastic. So you got the alloys, you got the full colour coding, you got the colour coded chin spoiler. We got short arm electrically adjustable heated manual fold mirrors with some nice chunky protective mirror covers over the top of it. Tyres aren't originals, so they are the correct ones. I presume they can't be originals then, but they're in great condition. No, they're not originals, they're Bridgestones. I don't think they're original anyway, but we'll check that. Electric step, wind out canopy, Thule Omni Store awning, wind out canopy, awning light missing LEDs. We'll have to replace that, minor thing. So we've got flush fit double glazed windows all the way around, which are opening. Pay attention to that auto sleeper with your single glazed non-opening glass windows. 2 sliding doors, one on this side, one on that side. So it's a front lounge van, rear galley kitchen. Flue for your Truma combi boiler. So it's got all the same kit and equipment as a big coach built van, but in 5 metres. They're amazing. So Truma combi boiler, gas or mains electric or both, heating and hot water. Underslung fresh and waste water tanks. That's your drain point for your fresh tank. Drain point for your waste tank is around the back there. Now they are heated and insulated as standard, so other manufacturers will charge you for winter packs, whatever they call that. So Wildax are set up for proper winter use as standard, and they're all grade 3 fully winterized. That's the fill up point for your fresh water tank. Now, to make room for the tanks underneath, they mounted the spare wheel on the back door. Good idea. Now around the back you've got your wastewater tank drain there. Waste tank is heated and insulated as well. You've got 4 factory fitted Citroën reversing sensors and a high level reversing camera, also factory fitted by Citroën, and that feeds into a 5.5-inch TomTom sat nav. That was all standard. That's the great thing with Wildax, is everything was standard, along with a TV aerial. Optional was a solar panel. There is a small solar panel across the top there. It's literally no more roof space. So there was never a high roof short wheelbase panel van available. So my camper the roof's that high I can't stand up in it. I can't afford a Pulsar. If I could, I would have one. But Wildax, they developed and put their own GRP roof on top of it. Made them really expensive to build, but gives you all the extra insulation, all the storage, and loads of height. That's why they don't feel cramped, but they're not really any higher than a standard van conversion at the same time. So opening rear window, tow bar, handily fitted tow bar, ideal for bike racks. And you come into your end kitchen back there. We'll have a look at the inside from the inside anyway. And then you've got the corner washroom, and down there is your domestic toilet cassette dump point. Your awning winder handle has a cutting place to hide over there. We'll look at the inside from the inside, but best use of space with all these little upholstered pockets. Faults wise, bodywork. See that little dent there? Just there, minor, not broken the paint, so it's kind of in keeping with a 5-year-old van. Nothing we do about that one. So we've got mains hookup, single leisure battery and solar panel. That should be absolutely mustard for most people's usage, but there is room for 2 leisure batteries for me. I think that's fine as it is because it's a good size leisure battery, and that gains you storage space through not taking up storage space with a second leisure battery, but there is room for 2 if you wanted to add another one at any point. 3-way fridge freezer, because it's got an underslung gas tank, so instead of having a gas locker, and of course there's not much space to put a gas locker in a van of this size, you've got wheel arches and things there, Wildax put an underslung gas tank filled up there, so it's a 20 litre underslung gas tank. You fill that up with LPG at an LPG filling point. Now some areas are getting less of them, some actually are getting some put in fairness to it, depending where you are. You won't be filling that up very often, because when you're on the mains, your heating, hot water and fridge will all run on mains electric, so it's only when you're not on the mains that you'll be using any substantial amount of gas at all. So it's cheaper to refill than Calagas bottles. It takes up no space, you've got a bigger capacity, and with adapters you can fill up all across Europe, which of course you can't do with Calagas. So fridge vents runs on gas if you're not hooked up from your gas tank, mains when you are hooked up, and 12 volt from the alternator when you're driving. It's a little fridge, it's been around forever, it's got an ice compartment, same as I had in my 2001 Eldest High Life, and works really well. So coming around this side, this is the other party piece of the Pulsar, too many P's there. 2 doors, basically, 2 doors, fantastic. So you can open up either side of, or both sides of your van. What a great idea. So layout wise, you've got 2 forward facing seats potentially. That's that one up as a forward facing seat. This is currently down as a sofa. Slide it up and it will mirror that as another forward facing seat. There is a backrest that lives behind there, which you can put across here and use it as a sofa, and then come bedtime, slide that down, put your backrest in the middle, and you've got a, they call it 6'1", I think it's a 6 foot by 4'1" transverse double bed, but you do get a bit of extra elbow room down here as well, so it's bigger than a bed on a VW camper, but no longer a van. Fly screen doors on both sides, and of course when you're in Europe you can open up on this side of the van, so very clever. This van's just come in, by the way, and it is mint. It's an absolute credit to its previous owner. I wish they all came in like this. It's a really nice thing. So, as I say, standard spec with brilliance. You got Remus Concertina cab blinds on the front and side, leather gear stick and steering wheel, TomTom 5.5-inch sat nav with a reversing camera built into it and a CD player. You got Bluetooth DAB digital on that as well. Leather gear stick and steering wheel. 6-speed manual gearbox, very light. These things will turn on a sixpence. They'll out-turn a VW camper. They are amazingly manoeuvrable. It will virtually pivot on an axis. They're like a London taxi. Remember, I drive one of these 10,000 miles a year because I own one, or same base vehicle anyway. I went all over Europe in mine, all the way down to Italy and the Mediterranean, everywhere across the Alps last year. Fantastic. I was averaging mid-30s. I would never promise that, but you'd be knocking about at least 30 miles per gallon out of them, depending on how you drive, obviously. I don't drive that economically. I work mine out at 34. Mine's probably a little bit lighter than this, but I don't drive that well. So, driver passenger airbags, aircon, cruise control, speed limiter, central cup holder with auxiliary inputs. That's your gas tank gauge there, and twin swivel cab seats. A little bit dusty underneath of there. Is there a sign of pet hair there? There might be. If it's had a dog in it, you can't tell, to be fair, because it doesn't smell of anything at all. Just noticed a little stone chip just on the front there as well. It's just been touched up, but it's very, very slight. So going inside the van, we've got the twin swivel cab seats. This was the grey ash wood finish, very, very popular, goes very well with the blue exterior. We ordered all of ours in that and the silver awning. Oh no, look at this, actually phone is overheating. Wow, that's not happened in a long time. Carpets all the way around. You got two tables, one there, another one behind here, and you can put them both in to make one big table, or you can put one there as a coffee table. I'm not going to go in the van for very long. It's not even that hot. But I'm going to run in the van and hope that the phone doesn't shut my video off. Storage over the cab with your table legs. Big high level storage cupboards. Kitchen, loads of workspace, amazing. Oven, never see a proper oven in a van like this. Combi oven and grill. Number of hobs varied from 2 to 3 over the years. This has got the double one because of availability of domestic hobs. That's the backrest for there. 3-way dinky fridge freezer with a freezer compartment, all in good condition. These shelves always corrode, this one hasn't yet. Big pull out storagey bit. Amazing corner washroom. They've not skimped on that with 2 storage cupboards, pull down basin. I think that's the best use of the space. They discontinued that, moved to a fixed one, take up all that that space in latter years. I think that's better. Dometic ceramic bowled toilet, loads, endless storage pockets everywhere, and he's added more storage pockets. How many storage pockets do you need? Storage pocket there, simple control panel, digital control panel for your Truma heating and your water heater, sliding window there that you can open when you're driving, and big windows in both the doors. Storage up there, TV there. TV's not guaranteed, but we'll leave it in, I'm sure it's working. Big opening roof light up there. Let's get out the van before the phone overheats and dies of death. So 52,995, it's a lot of money, but it's a lot of van. It's an absolute belter. These are one of our most desirable used vans. I wish I could have more of them. 4 berth, 2 seat belts, no, 2 berth, 4 seat belts. Citroen Relay, it's the 2 litre, 140 horsepower. That's the bigger engine. The 120 was entry level. 4.99 long, 2.05 wide, body width, 2.2 to the mirror tips when they're folded, 2.75 tall. It's an absolutely belting Wildax Pulsar Mark 1. Give us a call if you're interested. These sell so quickly. Call us on 07432 662 558 or the landline, which I've forgotten, 01626 832 792. Check us out on the highbridgecaravans.co.uk website. Come and see us. We're only in Newton Abbot, it's between Exeter and Plymouth, right on the South Devon Expressway, not long after the end of the M5, not deepest, darkest Devon. And that would come with a new MOT, major engine service, habitation service, full valet, and our bomb-proof 12-month in-house best in the industry warranty. So Wildax Pulsar Mark 1 2019 at Highbridge Motorhomes, Devon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.